Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading of November the 12th through the 18th, 2023. My name is Dawn. You're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. Thank you so much for finding your way to my channel. If you are new, I would really love it if you would like and subscribe. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your continued viewing. If you would also please like this video, that would really help me out a lot. Thank you so much. So this round of readings, I did go into meditation. We have a new moon on the 13th. Today is the 11/11 gateway portal. There is a ton of information out there from everybody else that knows a lot more about that portal than I do. So if you are interested in looking up what that portal means for you, by all means, please go and do some research. This new moon is in Scorpio. We are in Scorpio season in November, as I had been saying in my previous videos. The energy is definitely ratcheting up for this month. I feel like it will continue to do so to the end of the year. The thing about Scorpio, though, Scorpio is an energy of transformation. So if you look at the tarot deck, a lot of the cards that are affected by transformation would be the Tower card, which means everything is just going to come tumbling down, and those are things that are outside of your control, as well as the Devil card. So the Devil card is also, is it the Devil or is it Death? Sorry, it's the Death card. It's the Death and Rebirth card. Okay, so transformation is their predominant energy, but there's also empowerment within that energy, spiritual gifts, death and rebirth, secrets, and the hidden side of life. So I suspect that unexpected disclosures about the hidden side of things will continue to surface for us to look at. Why that's important is because we do need to be aware of those things so we can do something about them, for one, and then the other is to heal that whole process. Okay, so the way that the horoscope is coming up for this new moon is that it is in the financial axis of the chart. So I suspect that secrets and hidden things in this financial access will be accentuated. So just be aware that some things may be coming up for us to look at, okay? So the guidance from Spirit was to be like fire and just flow with whatever happens, okay? So now I am going to pull, I'm going to pull two cards for you. One of them is just a regular oracle card from the Spirit Junkie deck. And then the other card is an archangel card. I was guided to work with the archangels during this whole month. So I am pulling cards daily for the archangels so that I can work with them. And I will be pulling a card for you, and the guidance for that card is that you can utilize the help of that angel at any time. But if you're really struggling for this week, the week of November the 12th through the 18th, call on this angel, and this angel will be more than happy to work with you. The thing about working with the angelic realms and the archangels in particular is you do have to invite them in. We do live in a free will society, so they will not just jump in and help you without you asking. It's similar to when you pray to God and you ask God to come and help you. That same thing. You're giving God permission, which you would think that God wouldn't need permission, but it's that request, right? It's that reaching out and asking for that help. Okay, So your first card is compassion is my compass. I am willing to hold space for the experience of others. Compassion. So we'll see if that surfaces in your reading. And then your archangel is, I've never heard of this archangel before. Archangel Beautial. I'll show you this picture in just a second. And it says, be interdependent, expand your horizons. And it looks like he's got the earth right there. So the way that you spell his name is B as in boy, U, T, Y, A, L, I, L. Beautial. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I would like to know, though, find the book. I've never heard of this angel. So I would like to know what realms or whatever, what is his area of. He works with the cosmic blueprint. With Archangel Metatron, he oversees the stars and planets, ensuring they are in their rightful places. He uses his wisdom to keep them in equilibrium, to regulate the huge cosmic currents that flow around them, and to keep the cohesion of the stellar world. He also works with the archangels of the nature kingdoms and inner earth, and links intergalactic aspirants to Seraphania and mighty seraphim working with humanity. His etheric retreat is above Earth in the central point where the 4 ascension constellations, stars and planets, Neptune, the Pleiades, Orion, and Sirius meet, and he steps his frequency down to enter our planet through the Great Pyramid of Egypt. Wow. So this card is calling on you to expand your horizons. This is an important incarnation for you. I've been saying that. I feel as though we have all put up our hand to be here as spirits because of this ascension process. I'll put him up so you can get his energy here. This is an important incarnation for you. So step up to be all you can be. Develop interdependence, for this is a quality that will enable the new golden age to flourish. As you practice it, others will follow your light. Invoke unicorns and ask them to work with you, and your purity will be noted. Your higher guidance is to influence people and promote a flow of goodwill, love, peace, and accord. By liaising with others, communicating, and cooperating for their highest good, you will enable your life to flow in harmony. Okay. There you go. There's your angel. Call on that guy. And I am going to conduct a Celtic cross for you. And then I'll do your 5 main themes to close out your reading. By the way, thank you so much for being here if I haven't said that. And I do read everyone's comments, and I will comment if you have anything that you would like to share with me about these readings. So what do our Sagittariuses need to know about this coming week for their highest and their best? We call on the angels, we call on the archangels, we call on the God of our heart, we call on our higher selves to any and all energies that may be watching this video now or in the future. Okay, here we go. I'm splitting the deck. Okay, so the first card is representing you. And you have the Justice card. So the Justice card is a card of truth and being on the right path. Okay, so for some reason, this is in the very center. This is important to you. the Justice card is one of legalities as well. So some of you may be dealing with some legal issues that may be wrapping up for you. Let's hope that everything goes in your favor, if it is meant to be in your highest and best outcome. This card is a card of looking for the truth. And it feels as though this is an energy that is quite predominant at this time. As this is a major arcana card, I do believe that you'll be working with this energy for a little while. And let's see what else comes about as to what this Justice card is. So the second card is what is helping or hindering. It is the Eight of Pentacles. And as you can see, this individual is quite studious. So this could also be representing you. You may be learning something new. You may be doing some deep dives. You may be doing research in something. That's kind of what this energy kind of represents. It is about kind of expanding your awareness, expanding yourself, doing some deep dives, as I had mentioned. It could be for a job, could be for anything that you're passionate about, right? The eights also have to do with obstacles that may be in your path, or it could be overcoming those obstacles and looking at things in a different way for achieving results and success. Now, to me, what this card feels like is though some of you have been working on things that will help advance your careers, advance you in some way that's important to you. And then your next card has to do with what is going on with you mentally. And I see this Six of Cups here. So the Six of Cups is a sweet card because it's a nostalgic card. If you can see, this guy is sitting here with his dog, and who doesn't love their dog? Everybody loves their dog. I'm a dog and cat person. I like cats too. But if you can, he's kind of sitting here and he's kind of chumming with his dog, and he remembers, right? He's looking back on his life as when he was a little boy, and he had a puppy that was very similar to this dog. It could very well be this dog, but we don't know really the time difference. But what this card is telling me is that people from your past may be coming in back up to say hello to you, or maybe you are thinking of people from your past that you would like to reconnect with. And that's kind of what the energy of this card is about. We'll see if anything else comes up about that as well. Your next card has to do with is what's supporting you. And you have got the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man is another major arcana card. This is a card where you are feeling stuck, like you're feeling like you're being held back, and absolutely you are. What this is saying is that the universe is slowing you down for some particular reason. There is nothing you can do to fight this energy. It is coming from the universe. And it has to do with looking at something in a different way, having a different perspective about your life. It could very well be about changing some of your personal belief systems. This is a card of frustration, so it may be that you are feeling frustrated because you are just putting a lot of energy into something and it feels as though you aren't going anywhere. But if you look at the card, she eventually does have this aha moment, this moment of clarity. And I believe that moment of clarity is going to be coming in for you. But this right here is kind of, this is about some distractions as well. This could be a distraction card, meaning that you are working on something and you've decided to take a pause or a break. But the biggest message that I always get with this card is that you need to look at things a little bit differently. So this card is a major arcana. I feel you will be working with that energy for a little bit. And your next card has to do with what's in your past. So we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a card of taking a new path. So whatever it is that is making you feel held up, it could very well be that you started something and you were quite gung-ho about it, right? You were very excited about this project, and now you've kind of hit this wall. This card is a card of inspiration. It's a card of motivation. And as you can see, she is just enjoying life. So when this card typically comes up, it could mean that you're waiting for some type of a message of some kind, which would relate to this, that would allow you to, get off of this hanged man. He's usually on the tree of life, right? On this hanged man position. But as this is in your past, we're going to see how this progresses. But I believe what this card is saying, though, is that whatever it is that you were doing, you were having a lot of fun while you were creating it. Because if you look at her, she's quite elated, right? And she is really enjoying her space there. So what's coming to you here quickly is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, as you can see, she has got her surfboard, and she is what? She's waiting for the perfect wave. So basically what that tells us is there is something that is that you are waiting for, right? And all of I know that you have this card here. I'm saying this is what is your foundation, and what's supporting you is this Hanged Man. But this card is a card of needing to take action. Like, you can only create the things in your life that you want to bring to fruition when you take action towards those things. And she is waiting for the perfect wave, and the perfect wave may never come. So basically, when I get this card, I usually tell people that there's actions that can be done that you may even feel like, that you are in this holding pattern. There are still other things that you might not be looking at that will allow you to progress forward, even though you were kind of in this stuck position. So what is it that you're not recognizing, realizing? Are there things that you can do a little bit different that would allow you to break that block, right? Writer's block, whatever that block represents for you, okay? And go move forward. So now I'm going to be pulling the next card has to do with your long-term energy, which is the Magician card. This is a perfect card because it is, again, this is another major arcana card. I feel you will be working with this energy for a bit. And as this is in your long-term energy, what this is basically telling me is that you have all of the tools that you need. You have all the experience. You have all the knowledge that you need to move forward, okay? Everything is in place for you. So are you gonna move it? Move it, move it. Okay, external influences is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, so queens typically are about patience and understanding. This queen is the sharp queen of the bunch. She is quite an analytical thinker. She likes analytics. She likes to understand the whys of things. She is a very good communicator. She's very direct. She doesn't mince her words. You typically always know where you stand with this queen. So my feeling is this is either you moving from this center piece when all these things start to release for you so that you can start moving forward and you become more like her moving in this week, okay? Or this could very well be a mentor of some kind for you, somebody that you will be close to working with that is going to, if you ask for help or if you ask specific questions to, be ready to receive whatever answers that she's going to give you. She's going to give you, right off the bat, she's going to be very honest and direct. So if you're not wanting to hear those questions, if you're not wanting to hear those answers, you may want to rethink about whether or not you want to ask her for her opinion, because she's definitely going to give it to you. And the next card has to do with your future feelings. Ooh, you've got the Seven of Swords. Now, this card is about lying, cheating, stealing. It has to do about being very stealthy. So this energy could be around you this next week. And one of the things that I have been, you know, telling people, because now we're moving into the winter months and it's getting light, it's getting dark earlier again, and especially if you're a female. Make sure that you're very familiar with your surroundings, because what this is saying is that you may be not really paying attention, as close of attention as you could. Maybe you've been distracted or whatever, but what this is saying is, like, wherever you go, be very mindful of the people around you. Don't fill up your gas tank at night if you can avoid it. Get your gas during the day. Don't go to the ATM at night if you can go during the day, or in the morning time when there's people and they can see, right? So this energy also is, to me, because it is kind of this hidden kind of energy, it's just telling you to be really mindful. So if you park your car outside your house or wherever it is that you live, make sure that you lock your doors, make sure that you don't leave anything in there of value. Um, just be mindful of those types of things, okay? Your final card for this is the King of Swords. Ooh, so we have a union. I don't see any love connected into this reading. So this could actually represent the masculine energy of this King of Swords. Now, the king has to do with, all the kings have to do with knowledge. So it could be that you're trying to attain some additional knowledge, which would have to do with how you express or how you communicate. This guy is an excellent communicator. So you could either be, this could be your boss, this could be your husband. So it feels as though that, you both are kind of on this mental plane for this next week of things that are coming in for you to work through and resolve. I don't really see anything here at all that is, dire or that you really need to be leery of. I do find it interesting that we have this Six of Cups, the Three of Wands, and then this Magician card, which this is that nostalgic card, this feeling of somebody from your past coming back or you reconnecting with someone from your past. And it's kind of like you're just kind of waiting to see what happens with that. And then you've got this Magician card, right? That blesses that whole experience if that is something that transpires for you. Okay, so now I'm going to pull your 5 main themes before we close out your reading. And your first card is the Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. That's a great card. A Broken Ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. I didn't really see anything here that was really about job, other than learning, taking classes, getting more information, bumping up your skill set, potentially you going back to school, something that enhances your abilities. Door opportunities are waiting for you. Yes, they are. A vase. You have a secret admirer. And then your final card is the Target, a goal-oriented person. So I know Sagittarius. My daughter is a Sagittarius. She is definitely a goal-oriented person. She's always just had that inner drive within her. Other than that, I don't really see anything else here that needs to be shared. This looks like it's going to be a pretty easy week for you. Be aware, though, that the energies are quite high. like I had stated, this new moon that's coming in on the 13th, that is in the financial sector, is going to affect the bigger picture of things. The other thing about that is that it is, I believe the energies for that specific day is like double Scorpio energy, which I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do, but we'll get through it like we always do. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe. Until next time, take very good care of you. Cheers.